So we have two people to swear in. Thank you. We want to do. Which one you want to do? You do this one, and then okay. All right, Mr. Cunningham. We need you around on this side.
You want to sign the book early.
I should know this is my fifth time.
I'm good. So we're going to swear you in. And so would you raise your right hand? Are you prepared?
Mm-hmm.
Say I,
I,
your name,
Wilbur Cunningham,
do swear
do swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States,
and that I will be faithful
and I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution
and support the Constitution
and laws thereof,
and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill
to the best of my skill
and judgment,
and judgment,
diligently
diligently
and faithfully,
and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
execute the office of
member of the Board of Municipal
member of the Board of Municipal
and Zoning
and
Appeals
Zoning Appeals
according to the Constitution of Maryland
according to the Constitution of Maryland
and the laws of Baltimore City.
and the laws of Baltimore City.
So I want to say this, thank you, before you, as you go to take this office. Mr. President, this was a conversation we had this morning at the Violence Reduction Initiative about the zoning board and how we're zoning properties in our city and how we have to look at how do we make Baltimore more oriented toward the communities that exist, and that we not continue to allow businesses and so forth to appeal decisions that the community, that are not in the best interest of the community. And what we're finding in many of these communities is that they're being bombarded by businesses and so forth that don't close at a certain hour, that aren't responsive to the neighborhoods and communities. So I ask you to seriously take this position very seriously, and please, we need advocates there on behalf of the communities as well, and to respect the rights of all of our communities. Mr. President, would you like to say something?
Yeah, thank you, Madam Mayor. Madam Mayor, knowing the former councilman, he knows exactly what the wishes of the community, what the community wants, and I'm sure that he would balance that. Because I used to work for Mary Pat when he was a councilman. I was a community aide and watched how he stood up for people in that 3rd district, and I know he would do the same thing as a member of the Board of Municipal Zoning and Appeals.
Thank you.
So I just want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Mayor,
Here's your Baltimore City pen.
pinned again?
And yes, you're penned again, and you get to sign the book.
You way back here somewhere, aren't you?
I don't know, this is the 8th time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about as a council person, you should be way back here.
Yeah. There you go.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And now it gives me an honor and a pleasure and privilege to swear into oath John Chalmers, who has also, Mr. President, worked very diligently in the Violence Reduction Initiative, has just been a tremendous asset, and I've enjoyed the time that we've spent together. Not only does he participate, he really contributes, and that makes a difference. So if you would raise your right hand. I
John Chalmers,
do swear
do swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
and that I will
and that I will
be faithful and bear true allegiance
be faithful and bear true allegiance
to the state of
to
Maryland,
the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution
and support the Constitution
and laws thereof,
and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
execute the office of
Bureau Head for the Bureau of Solid Waste,
Bureau Head for the Bureau of Solid Waste,
according to the Constitution of Maryland
according to the Constitution of Maryland
and the laws of Baltimore City.
and the laws of Baltimore City.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. And here's your pen. Mr.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I guess Mr. Chalmers probably see me in his sleep.
I do.
I'll
I
call
hear you
him,
too.
we out and about and people
Yes,
call
absolutely.
us. And I will call him and say, Mr. Chalmers, he said, well, do you have the tracking number? I'll give him tracking number, and he gets right on top of it. So I know that we have somebody that really cares about the city and care about the cleanliness of this city. And I have all faith and confidence that he will continue to do a good job.
Thank you,
So
sir.
congratulations.
Agreed.
I know they get sick of me and you with the calls.
know they
On
get-
Sundays while I'm in church, I'll be in church too. You want to take the pictures with them in?
Yes. Mhm.
You the boss.